Greetings and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at the 1999 animated science fiction film The Iron Giant, directed by Brad Bird, starring the voices of Jennifer Aniston, Harry Connick Jr. and Vin Diesel. Let's begin. During the Cold War, an object from space crashes into the ocean just off the coast of Maine and enters the forest near the town of Rockwell. The following night, 9-year-old Hogarth Hughes investigates and finds the object, a 50-foot-tall alien robot attempting to eat the transmission lines of an electrical substation. Hogarth eventually befriends the giant, finding him docile and curious. When he eats railroad tracks in the path of an oncoming train, the train collides with him and derails. Hogarth leads the giant away from the area, discovering that he can self-repair. While there, Hogarth shows the giant comic books and compares him to the hero, Superman. The incidents lead a paranoid US government agent named Kent Mansley to Rockwell. He suspects Hogarth's involvement after talking with him and his widowed mother Annie, and rents a room in their house to keep an eye on him. Hogarth evades Mansley and leads the giant to a junkyard owned by beatnik artist Dean McCoppin, who reluctantly agrees to keep him. Hogarth enjoys his time with the giant, but is compelled to explain the concept of death to the giant after he witnesses hunters killing a deer. Hogarth is interrogated by Mansley when he discovers evidence of the giant after finding a photo of him next to Hogarth and summons a US Army contingent led by General Shannon Hogarth to the scrapyard to prove the giant's existence. But Dean, having been warned by Hogarth earlier, tricks them by pretending the giant is one of his art pieces. Later, while playing with a toy gun, Hogarth inadvertently activates the giant's defensive systems. Dean yells at him for nearly killing Hogarth, and the saddened giant runs away with Hogarth giving chase. Dean quickly realizes that the giant was only acting in self-defense and catches up to Hogarth as they follow the giant. The giant saves two boys from falling off a roof when he arrives, winning over the townspeople. Mansley spots the giant in the town while leaving Rockwell and has the army attack the giant after he has picked up Hogarth, forcing the two to flee together. They initially evade the military by using the giant's flight system, but the giant is shot down and crashes to the ground. Hogarth is knocked unconscious, but the giant gives in to his defensive system in a fit of rage and grief, transforming into a war machine and returning to Rockwell. Mansley convinces Hogarth to prepare a nuclear missile launch from the USS Nautilus, as conventional weapons prove to be ineffective. Hogarth awakens and returns in time to calm the giant, while Dean clarifies the situation to Hogarth. Hogarth is ready to stand down and order the Nautilus to deactivate its primed nuke, but a panicked Mansley impulsively orders the missile launch, causing the missile to head towards Rockwell, where it will destroy the town upon impact in the resulting nuclear detonation. Mansley tries escaping after being lectured by Hogarth, but the giant intervenes and Hogarth has Mansley arrested. To save the town, the giant bids farewell to Hogarth and flies off to intercept the missile. As he soars directly into the missile's path, the giant remembers Hogarth's words, "You are who you choose to be," smiles contentedly, and declares himself Superman as he collides with the weapon. The missile explodes in the atmosphere, saving Rockwell, its population, and the military forces nearby. When the giant is presumed destroyed, leaving Hogarth, Dean, Annie, and Hogarth devastated. Months later, a memorial of the giant stands in Rockwell. Dean and Annie begin a relationship. Hogarth is given a package from Hogarth containing a screw from the giant, which is the only remnant found. That night, Hogarth finds the screw trying to move on its own, and remembering the giant's ability to self-repair, happily allows the screw to leave. The screw joins many other parts as they converge on the giant's head on the Langjökull glacier in Iceland, and the giant smiles as he begins reassembling himself. That was really difficult to pronounce. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give that like button a click. Remember to subscribe and leave a comment down below telling me which movie you'd like to see me do next. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.